Well, hello. You know, it was almost 90 degrees just a couple days ago, and today the high is 59. And with the wind, it doesn't even feel like that. This is almost neck gator weather. Anyway, I just wish I had bought this bike sooner. So, anybody who's been watching my channel for the last couple months, or if you've been watching my moto vlogs from the beginning many years ago, I am just not a fan of people who talk about things but don't actually do them. And today, I'd like to talk about some of the worst advice that I've ever seen. Another one of these fake MGTOW kind of people. Somebody who talks about it, but they're not being about it. And I saved this post. I just happened to come across this in my meme folder. I don't know how it ended up there. Maybe because it it actually is a meme unintentionally. But I saved this a long time ago and completely forgot about it. But I am glad I found it while I was looking through the memes today. So in this post, this guy says that if you own a nice car, a nice motorcycle, or you have nice clothes, you shouldn't drive the car, ride the bike, or wear the nice clothes. If you're going to do that, or if you're going to drive the nice car, ride the nice bike, or wear the nice clothes, do it out of view of women. And what's really sad is that if I remember correctly, there were actually a couple of losers in the comments agreeing with this bullshit. And I just completely forgot which way I was going to go. Let's see. Yeah, let's go right. But yeah, man, say you've been busting your ass for a couple years, saving up money, you got all your debt paid off. You decide you want to go out buy yourself a nice car. Oh, sorry, man. You're not allowed to ride that, or you're not allowed to drive that nice car. Because some women might see you in it. That is some of the dumbest shit I have ever heard, man. Where do people come up with this? Well, I'll tell you exactly where they come up with it. I guarantee the person who posted that doesn't have a nice car or a nice bike or nice clothes. They don't know what it's like to work hard to be able to buy something nice and be able to treat yourself every now and then. Because guys like that are losers. Somebody like that who would give you such horrible advice that only do this out of view of women. So what the hell? I'm only supposed to ride my bike at 3 in the morning in an empty parking lot where nobody's around, and if I see headlights, I have to hurry up and get out of there because it might be a woman? That just doesn't make any sense at all. But so I have a theory about this, which I think most people will agree with. Anybody who would say something that dumb out of view of women, but anybody who would say something that dumb, one, they don't know what it's like to work hard and be able to buy something nice for yourself. Two, they're afraid that if they did work hard and they were able to buy something nice for themselves, and then a woman happened to see them, like say, this guy buys a nice car, and a woman comes up and asks him if she'll take him, or if he'll take her for a ride, he's just not going to be able to resist that temptation. Like that guy's just jumping right on the plantation right there. That's the kind of guy who would post that bullshit. It's these dudes that just never talk to women. They never have any sort of interaction with women. And they're afraid that if they do, they're not going to be able to resist. And that's it. Because I don't think I can't imagine anybody else who would say that. It's like some poor little incel who never got laid, never even kissed a girl. Oh, well, don't buy a nice car because then women are going to be attracted to you. Well, so what? So what? Now, obviously, it hasn't happened on this bike because this bike isn't as appealing. But on my crotch rocket, I had girls asking me to take them for rides all the time. I had a dude ask me for a ride whenever I was in college. I think I made a video about that years ago when this dude asked me if I could take him for a ride. I'm like, nah, man. I didn't want to be like, nah, we don't ride dudes on the back of our bikes unless it's an absolute emergency. I made some shit up about how it would be illegal because I only had one helmet. But what I wanted to say was, nope, sorry, buddy. No nut to butt. Not happening. But yeah, that... if you can't resist the temptation, those are the type of guys who are just... like, they're on the plantation, but they just don't have anybody to talk to. And as soon as a woman comes up and starts talking to them, that's it. It's all over. It's just horrible. And that's why I'm always saying that there's a lot of these dudes out there claiming that they're MGTOW, but they're really not. They're trying to play both sides of the fence. Like, the fundamentals of some of these red pill guys still involve a lot of that pickup artist bullshit. Ooh, how do I code approach, or whatever the hell it's called. Look, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you don't know how to talk to women, some loser on the internet who's not getting laid, he's not going to be able to tell you how to talk to women. What the hell? I was going through Reddit a couple weeks ago. It recommended, it's Ask TRP. Oh God, that has to be one of the most pathetic subreddits I have ever seen. It's like a big circle jerk of guys who can't get laid asking other guys who can't get laid for advice on how to get laid. And it's just terrible. Oh, if you need a good laugh. At first I thought it was just people trolling. I'm like, there's no way dudes could be this stupid. Like, you know how there's some women out there who watch romantic comedies and they think that's how real life works? Some of these dudes were given advice that you would see in a movie. Like, you know, there's Adam Sandler movies where he has to overcome some kind of obstacle and then he always gets the girl in the end, like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the type of advice that these dudes are giving out. And I'm just thinking, man, none of you ever get laid. None of you probably even talk to women. It's just pathetic. But so there's guys out there claiming MGTOW, and at the same time, they're claiming MGTOW because they can't get laid, but they're still trying to get laid. It's just sad. Trying to play both sides of the fence. I can't stand people like that. Like, you're claiming that you're going your own way because you just don't know what it's like to talk to women. There's so many of those dudes out there now that are just socially awkward. You can see when they get around women, like their arms just curl up like a T-Rex. It's pretty sad. But I had a good laugh when I saw that post. I mean, seriously, if you work hard, you want to treat yourself to a nice car. And I'm not talking about wasting. I don't care if you're worth $10 million. If you buy a Lamborghini or like any crazy exotic sports car like that, you're a dumbass. There is no value in those cars. I'm talking about, like, you know, maybe you build something up. You buy, say, an old Fox body Mustang or something. You build it up, make it nice and fast, and it's running like 9s or something in the quarter mile. Or whatever, just any car. It doesn't matter. Even if you are a millionaire and you're out there buying a Lamborghini, because then you know, oh wait, I gotta turn around. You know the temptation is definitely gonna be there if you got a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or some, you know, some kind of hypercar like that. But if you can't resist the temptation that women might throw at you, that's just proof that you're not going your own way. Because there's a lot of guys out there who still need that validation and attention from women. Just like women are constantly seeking validation from men, there's a lot of men out there with those codependency issues that are always seeking validation from women. So you get these guys who say dumb shit like that, like, oh, only drive your nice car, ride your nice bike out of view of women. That's because they crave that attention. They're just not getting it. No dude who actually has his shit together and is going his own way would ever give you advice like that, out of view of women. I swear that was some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And it's just so sad how people actually took that serious. I'm like, what is wrong with some of you dudes? Man, talking about how you can't get over the red pill rage. That's why. Because you're still seeking that validation. You're still seeking that attention. Once you're comfortable on your own, you're set. That's all it takes. But a lot of guys are never going to get there. And those are those guys. Those are the guys that are going to try and play both sides. They're going to claim MGTOW, but then they're still going to be simping in their private lives. I don't trust them, not one bit. That's why I'm real picky about who I take advice from, man. That seems to be a theme in my videos if you've been watching them. You got to see, don't listen to what people say, look at their actions. And that's a big thing, that, you know, that there's all these dudes out there who talk about MGTOW stuff, but they just use the buzzwords. They always say stuff like that. Like, oh, don't listen to what she says, look at her actions. Well, how about you? How about you, simpy? You talk a big game when it comes to MGTOW, but then you're still there, still on dating websites, still out trying to use these bullshit pickup artist lines, trying to get women. Oh boy. That's why I just can't take a lot of those dudes seriously, especially all the YouTubers who just put up the stock photos and just do voiceovers. Like, bro, yeah, you're using all the catchphrases, you're using all the buzzwords. So what? Where are you in life? I don't give a shit about your observations if you're still living with your parents. I don't give a shit about your observations if you're living in some shithole apartment with a bunch of roommates. If you're not out there... Ooh, shit. Okay, the sun was blinding the hell out of me every half second. But if you're not out there making stuff happen, you're just making videos because you looked at a couple websites, you looked at a couple posts, now you know all the buzzwords, you know all the catchphrases. It's too easy to do stuff like that. So much harder to actually go out and do it. Buy yourself a house, get out of debt. To actually do all the right things and not just talk about them. And don't let these losers bring you down, man. If you really are going your own way and you're trying to improve your life, don't listen to crap like that. If you do go out and buy yourself a nice car or a nice bike, or you buy yourself some nice clothes, you buy yourself a nice suit, whatever, go out and rock that shit. What the hell? What is the point of buying stuff if you just keep it in a closet or keep it in a garage? There is no point to it. And those dudes are just jealous. They're jealous because they haven't accomplished shit in life. And they're trying to hold down the people who have accomplished things in life. No dude who's going his own way should ever talk to you like that. Nobody should be telling you, oh, hide all your cool stuff. Don't let women see it, because then they might be attracted to you. Like, bro, you're just jealous. Shut up. You broke ass. You're posting this from your mom's basement. Yeah, I'll make sure I post up that screen cap of that crap that I saw, the out of view of women thing. And hopefully you guys out there will have a good laugh with it, because I sure did. I swear, man, sometimes I see some posts on there and I'm like, man, I don't, the moderators need to step up on some of those subreddits and just get these dipshit simps out of there. Same with all the recently divorced guys. Of course, I don't like them either. All the dudes that are like, oh, well, I was MGTOW for a little while, just broke up with my girl yesterday, guess I'm back now. Like, nah, bro, you're still a simp. You're always gonna be a simp. Ain't nothing gonna change that. You're not back. You ain't back, dude. You were never here. Get the fuck out of here. All right, well, that's my rant for the day. I'm going home. I don't have my cold weather gear on and my nips are hard. Maybe I'll go home, get some gear on, and head back out for a ride. But anyway, hope all the real MGTOW brothers out there enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, dislike if you're a complete sack of shit. Subscribe, hit the little notification bell, share the videos, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.